All right, what is up? What's up, David? How you doing, my man? So what do we got going on? See if anyone shows up here in an earlier stream today. What are we looking at? Monero. Yeah, Bitcoin's still trying to hold over 94.4. Where's our stock RSI? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. What's up, King? How you doing? We got 6 people in here already. Not bad, I guess, for lunchtime. What's up, Patrick? Yeah, we're all gonna make it. Hopefully it's soon. Sooner than later. I mean, we're in the 2025 year, so at some point we'll all be excited. If Bitcoin could just hold over this level here. But it's kind of getting stuck. Polyswarm. NCT to the moon. Let's see what Polyswarm is doing. We haven't looked at Polyswarm in a while. Yeah, Polyswarm doesn't look bad. On the macro chart, it held. And it's holding, so it doesn't look bad at all. Low to the high, 786, the trend line. It's just simply getting stuck at the macro 382 at the moment. But it hit that final support, final level. Doesn't look horrible, but it's getting stuck. Excuse me. Yeah, I'd have to say the bottom is in. I mean, it's not confirmed yet, so you got to get over the 3.2. So 2.1 up to 2.3. If you can get over that, short-term bullish over 3. But the whole market's doing the same thing. We're simply getting stuck right now. We got a little bounce off of bottoms, but ultimately getting stuck. But yeah, Polyswarm's holding up, so Polyswarm's going to be a good play. It's a low market cap, Coinbase coin. Good project. It just needs more eyes on it. When people pile into Coinbase, they're going to look at these low market cap coins to get it on. So possible 20x up to 45 cents. Yeah, I would roll over into Polyswarm if it waits for me. It's on my list too. Can we take a look at auction? Auction, bounce. Yeah, Polyswarm's not bad. Yeah, bounce is still down here. She's still holding up in our macro pattern, falling wedge. So on the macro chart, it doesn't look horrible. Our green box is holding. You're holding over the 382, 618. Once we get a monthly candle, it looks like now to get up over and close over about 15 or 12. Yeah, if you can get a candle to get bought back up here, but all the monthly candles are getting stuck. But the stock RSI is down here. We're crossing bullish. Not quite, but it's getting there. But yeah, bounce doesn't look horrible in this pattern. If you want to zoom in on it, short term to see where we can go. Short term to be bullish would be over 22. It's the same thing with DIA. Wait, hold on. And then from where you are on this one, a new high would be 176 for 14x. It may go higher than that. I don't know. I don't know what bounce is really. But she is holding up on the macro very well. DIA is the same. It put the bottom in. Macro bottom is in. It held the trend. High to the low. We're still over the 0.5. Had a decent little run. So this could be the beginning of this thing putting in a higher high, because it's been doing that, higher highs and higher lows. It's just the larger time frame here is going to take a little bit. So let's just pull this down. Higher high could be 167% move to 160. Could be the next big stop on this thing. Wait, no, the wrong one. So let's get that off. And then if you think this thing's going to run up, of course 786 level would be a 4.5x. So maybe you get a $3 coin here, would be a 5x. And if DIA is going to rocket up here, $14 to $15, that's where you get your 22, 23x. But it looks like the macro bottom is in on that one too. We got Patrick for 10. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support, my man. It's one of the reasons I'm on here early. I think I'm going to stream twice today. Now for a couple hours and then later on tonight. What's up, ATM? ICP. Yeah, I think ICP is probably going to 200 bucks. Let's look at our chart first. I know ICP's got a cult following, so it may go higher. But it's on the bottom too. Low to the high, macro chart, 786 came into play. We're seeing this all over the place. So it doesn't look horrible. This volume area was tagged. As long as you're before 30, I would say the bottom is in. So not a bad spot to be buying in on ICP. And then ICP, just to hit a 618 macro retracement would be a 15x. I think it's very possible, probably $75. So my target's anywhere from 75 to 200. So we have the 786 to 180. That would be a 37x, and maybe you spike up to 200 and get a 40x. Yeah, not a bad target though. I think 75 bucks is very possible. That's where I would get out, get my little 15, 16x. But like I said, it doesn't look bad. The bottom looks like it's in. We're just not at that point to where we actually just go vertical until alt season gets here, but things aren't looking bad. What's up, CD? You think we're in for a May takeoff surprise? Man, I hope so. Yeah, I hope they cut rates this month. We need something. We need something to get us moving again. I mean, some things are moving right now, but we need to move. What's up, Kura? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, just looking at internet computer there, it looks good. I mean, it looks good for a buying opportunity right now. I don't think these coins can go much lower. That's why I need my bean coin to pump already so I can buy something else. We got David for 5. I appreciate that. Dog and me, AIXBT. Yeah, I've seen there's some other YouTubers starting to talk about cookie now. All we got to do is start moving and the volume coming in, and then we're back. People will start piling back into the streams. Yeah, it hasn't changed since last night, my man. It's still holding up in this pattern. I don't know, honestly, if it's going to fall down or not. Still sitting right below the 1618 here. Zoom out. And you're still below the low to the high 3 too. So 6.6 is the big price, and then I think we did this last night to get a breakout. Yeah, we'll just go from the high here. But the overall chart, like we've been saying, we say the same thing every time. Yeah, you're sitting on the 236 here, so as long as you're over 5, you're not going to break down, and once you get over 6.4, you're bullish to the upside. And then if it's going to hold and hit a higher high, 3.5x to the 002. Right now it's going sideways, not moving. It's in this pattern here, so it could still break down like we said last night. But when you zoom out and just look at the overall chart, I mean, it could come down and put in a higher low, but it looks bullish here. And like I keep saying, if we were in alt season right now and coins were taking off, this thing would just blast out of here. And this thing to the top of the fib at $0.015, probably 2 pennies gets hit. So from where you are today, if you're buying in and if we don't break down anymore, then you're looking at about a 33x and then possibly a 38, 39x. AIXBT. Is that one coin? Oh yeah. Coin by virtuals. So the virtual coin is going to start taking. Oh no, that's Cookie DAO we're talking about. I was thinking wrong. What did this thing do? All right, we're going to get this one off of the chart. We're just going to focus on where it can end up. So we'll zoom in. Just curling up just like everything else. Hopefully this is just not a fake out, because we're starting to see coins get over the 236s. Some are hitting 382s, some are over the 382. So as long as you're over 12.5, you got to get over 18.6 to be bullish. Just get this off, that off. But the momentum is clearly up. Can I grab that? Now we gotta fix it all. Come on now. And then break out over 35 on this one, and this one to a new high. So technically right now the bottom is in. This one up to $2 would give you a 13.5x. Yeah, so it's got some good targets, $2 and then $3 for your 20x, and then $5. 2, 3, and 5 are good targets to get profit on this one. But I appreciate the 5. Cookie. What chart are we looking at on Cookie? Alright, good. Now we can see the volume. Yeah, she's still moving here. I guess she hasn't really moved since last night. She's still not at the 382. It doesn't look horrible. 3-day stock R size bullish. Weekly stock R size just starting to curl up. Yeah, are we about to go? Let's go. I mean, we're slowly seeing the bottoms in and the curl up, so we may be getting ready for a large move. And some of these coins that are already moving, yeah, another 10% move to get over 18 to be bullish, and that should send you up, 100% move, so 2x up to 32 if we keep the volume coming in. The first index and data layer for AI agents. Yeah, 10x to the new high at 160. But yeah, this one's going to be a good play. This one's going to be one of the larger ones that takes off, in my opinion. We'll just look up one day and it's just going up 1,000%. And then, yeah, if this is still correct, the billion market cap will take you up to pretty much $4, and that's what gets you your 20x. 23, 24x. Yeah, that's not a bad coin either. Are they still talking about the Doge stimulus checks? Because I could really use one. Man, if we got Doge stimulus checks soon, that would save my life right now. What's up, Roger? Dang it. It's gonna be slow till July in your dumb opinion. Yeah, we kind of need something to happen. I mean, the market could always just take off. I mean, we're seeing it slowly, but we could take off at any point. But we really need something to happen, I think. We need some kind of bullish catalyst to kick in and help us. What's up, Isaac? Shipping already? 100% pump any second. Shipping to the moon. Yeah, shipping's holding up well on the macro. Yeah, you guys have been buying the dips on all these coins that we cover here on the channel. When we finally flip bullish, it's going to be good times. I cannot wait. I need my beam to pump already. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, what are we looking at here? But yeah, this thing held up bullish on the macro. And then going from the January 2022 high to the low, we're just going sideways. High to the low, you're over the 236. So the bottom is in at the moment. Macro bottom is in. If you can get over 0074 up to 8, then this thing's bullish to take off. Confirmation over a penny. So once shipping gets over a penny, that's your bull run territory. Excuse my voice. And then on the macro too. So 1 penny and then 2 pennies, and it's off to the moon. But yeah, hopefully shipping waits for me because it's on my list as well. Hopefully my one little coin I have doesn't pump last. Excuse me. I don't think it will. It looks bullish. It's just taking time. Shipping 786 retracement to 4 pennies, very possible. 6.5x, 10 cents. Yeah, so if we get 15 cents, that's your 20x. I think it's very possible too. And if shipping's rocketing out of here, then you get a 44x up to 30. But it's going sideways, holding up macro bullish. Shipping doesn't look bad. So if you've been buying in this accumulation period, you'll be happy with your returns. Low key, I'm bullish on crypto undead. Toshi. Yeah, Toshi looks like it's about to take off too. And then, like I keep saying, a lot of these coins on the bottom look like they're about to start going up. So we've already had coins do 100% moves already. Almost 200% moves. And some of these coins on the bottom, like Beam, is a good example. It looks like it's going to take off. Toshi's not doing anything at the moment, but the macro bottom is in. Our little pattern played out to a degree. I mean, it hasn't pumped a lot, but since we do have a wick there, I mean, Toshi's not in a bad spot unless it comes back down all the way to backtest the larger trend. But as long as you're over, it looks like 3.8, you're still bullish, even down to the 618. So 3.8 down to 3.3. As long as you hold that, you're still technically short-term bullish. And like I said, a backtest, if it's coming down right now, which it very well could be, would be, you know, it's healthy market structure to break out and backtest the trend 618. So you could still drop 16-17% on Toshi here and still be bullish to push right back up. But she's holding bullish short term right now. And the Toshi to a new high, if that's what she's doing right now. Yeah, we could get Toshi to blast up and do almost a 10x to 2038. Put in that higher high like it did last time. I mean, it came down and put in the higher low. It's time to put in a higher high. And then pull back, and then we go up. It may take a little while, but maybe it'll take 2 weeks. I don't know. We got Eldor in the house. Eldor for 5. I appreciate that. Fet to $20. Fet. I just hope these little recoveries we're seeing on these coins doesn't come back down. But yeah, Fed's making higher highs and higher lows. Just put in a higher low, hit the 0.5, hit our red box. Let's fix this real quick. Yeah, this red box is the macro support and resistance area. So another coin that hit it. And I don't think we're going lower than that. So you're probably never going to get another lower than 40-cent FET. And low to the high, we're getting stuck, but we're trying to stay over 70. If you can stay over 70, you're bullish. There's 1 day. Oh damn, there's 1 day left on these monthly candles. FET to $20, you say? $20. I would say definitely $10. If I had Fed, I would get out at 10. I'd be a 14x. Could it hit 20? Yeah, I would say yeah. I mean, when we flip bullish and we just spawn in a bunch of green candles, I would say it goes as high as 20, then you're going to get a $30, $40. Yeah, Fed for a 55x. But I would get out at 10. 8 to 10 bucks. And then maybe hold a bag to $20 to $40. Don't draw any triangles. Alright, we won't draw any triangles today. We'll try not to. Popcat. I don't know if we have a chart here or not. Popcat on Sol. Yeah, Popcat looks bullish too. I mean, it came down at it hit the final area. It really couldn't go lower. It always could, but it just hit the double bottom. It broke. It made a higher high. It's making another higher high. So we'll just keep it simple on Popcat. Yeah, you're sitting over the 382, so as long as you're over 35 and holding, you're bullish. Excuse me. So 32 to 35, you're bullish. I would say any lower than that, and then you're coming back down to the 236. But it's not looking too bad here. Breakout would be over 70 on Popcat. Popcat to the moon. New high on Popcat would be 460, probably $5 gets tagged, so a 13x, 14x. Let me change the music. But yeah, Popcat's going to be a big play too. I mean, some of them you just know by the names, Popcat, and I can't even think of any right now, but Popcat's a good one. Toshi. A lot of the coins we look at here, and a lot of the coins y'all guys ask about, and a lot of the coins, you know, people are making videos on. And a lot of the coins the big influencers shill. Not pre-sales or anything, but some of the bigger coins, they ain't been talking about them lately because we're not bullish. But when we flip bullish, they'll be getting their revenue. What's up, DZ? You got your 1K still? What's the coins pumping? XCN is trying to pump. XCN trying to pump. I mean, she's sitting on a... I pointed this out in the update earlier. Clearly, we're this support, turn resistance. You're sitting right back on that little level here. So this could, I mean, as long as you're over this 18 level I pointed out, it could hold here because we just simply draw a line here. That white line, just like we did on DGen. there's a level of support and resistance in this area. We broke below it, got stuck, and then we blew above it. Now we're back on it and holding. So there's a level here. It doesn't always have to be by the fibs. It looks like 18.7 or so. Yeah, where are you looking at where it's trying to pump? If it can hold over 18.7 and get back over 2 up to 2.4, then you have something. But clearly here on the smaller time frame, 4 hour, you are trying to double bottom on this area. So short term, if you can get over 196 and then 2 pennies to be bullish again. And then clearly it has to get over the 2.2 here, the 618, where it's trying to double top at the moment. So it's iffy right now what XCN's about to do. And then I think, yeah, I believe the 382 from this low to the high is back down to back test. To a degree. I mean, you get the idea. As long as it's over 16, you're bullish, and as long as you hold this 18 level, then we'll see what happens. But she's not moving. Not moving at the moment. You say what's pumping right now? I guess we can go look at crypto bubbles. Let me look, see what's... Wait, what? Not crypto.com, come on now. What's pumping on the day is safe. AI16Z. What's pumping in the last hour? AXL's pumping 3%. What were we looking at earlier? And what coin did we look at earlier? Oh, Cookie's pushing right now. Cookie's pushing and it's got some volume coming in, so maybe take a look at Cookie. Throw your $1,000 on there for a couple of minutes and see what happens, because it's still pumping and it looks like it's got another little 10% move just to hit the 382, and you may get a wick above it, so it may go up a little higher. So play your cards right. I mean, it could always come down, I'm just letting you know. All right, not a 10% move, like a 7% move. But you can clearly see here. Like I said, it doesn't have to, but that's your resistance right now at 18. Get a little 3x, 7% move. It's not bad, I guess. What did we say was pumping? AXL just started to move up 3.5%. Oh, it's up 6%. Trying to, but it's getting stuck. Not getting stuck, but what was the other one? AI16Z. AI16Z. Let's see what this one's doing. Oh, she's getting stuck. Yeah, so this one just hit resistance. I got so much on here. Oh, that's the high to the low, low to the high. All right, let's get that one off. Let's fix this one. Maybe you're not at resistance. All right, so this one's still coming up to the 382 also. So since she came down and made a lower low, we're gonna fix that. I mean, you are getting, you're hitting this macro area of support, now turn resistance. It doesn't have to come up to the 382, but this one could come up another 13%, but I don't want you to lose 75 bucks again. But there's a lot of these coins on the bottom look like they're ready to go. I would just, if I had $1,000 right now, I'd put in a very safe 3x long on something that I think is going to pump in the next couple of weeks. And just wait. What's up, Cha, my man? You were going to put your money into Cookie 2 days ago? Yeah, that's how it always works. Wish we could have done it right before it pumped. Vine is going up. Vine. Yeah, everyone please answer the poll and hit the like button for me, please. It'll help out some way. What is this one doing? Yeah, I mean, Vine's all the way back down at the bottom. It's going sideways. I don't know where you can buy this one at, but it doesn't look horrible here. This is a 3-day chart. Consolidation. You're trying to get over the 3-2 right now, but you're getting stuck. If you can get over 4, then it's bullish. But it doesn't look bad here. I would put in a long position on Vine here. You know, a safe one. But yeah, Vine, once it gets over 7.5, it's bullish. Down here at the bottom, going sideways. So another coin that's not a bad spot to buy this thing right now. Just to come up and hit a 618 retracement would be 3.5x. 25 cents would be your 6x. Yeah, I don't know what Vine is, but if Vine's going to rocket up here and hit a higher high, 25x to $1. I mean, it's at 4 cents, so if people are going to buy Vine, it could easily hit $1. And it's down on the bottom, going sideways. Oh, what did I do? You put 800 in ACH, Velo, and Turbo. 200 each. Vader spiked up last night. I don't remember what Vader was doing. What did we say about it last night? Oh, that's probably your top. Oh yeah, it did spike up from last night. So it spiked up over the 618, and you guys know when we see that, hopefully you took profit, because it's probably going to retrace back down. But if you can stay over 36, what are we on? Yeah, your 4-hour candles are holding. So you got all those 4-hour candles holding. If you can get this daily candle, 7 hours left to close. But just for the fact that it's a 618 retracement, if you bought down here, just like that other coin we just looked at, it looks just like this. So that Vine coin may do this very soon. And 618 retracement, and then it's over for now. So as long as Vader stays over 36, you're good. And as long as you're over 28, you're still bullish on Vader. Yeah, I just wish I could put in some money on one of those coins at the bottom like that. I need that move that Vader just did from this area. What's up, Restats, Muse? Yeah, are people gonna? I guess Muse is on crypto.com. I mean, Coinbase. Muse, put the bottom in. Yeah, it just looks like everything else. Kinda. Made a lower high, and then it came all the way back down. It is holding, though, low to the high, 618. So, in my opinion, it remains to be seen if this one's going to break down, too, because the lower high coins, I mean, that was, not too recent because they already broke down, hit bottoms, and they're starting to move back up. All right, so low to the high, the trend, the 786 at $7 played out. So that I would say that's the bottom. But to confirm a bottom, you got to get over the 382. All right, so pretty much a double 382. So you have to get our triple 382. Man. 11 to 1150. Once you get over that, then there's nothing to worry about. You should be bullish to push up. So Muse looks like the bottom is in, but once you get over that, pretty much 1150 price, it should be good to go. Muse 60x to $500. There's no way I would hold it that long. I don't see anyone talking about Muse, so I don't know how high it's going to go. Definitely, if you hold the higher lows here and you just keep curling up, once you get over 30, I would say $64 to $65 for 7.5, 8x would be a decent target. Maybe get a 10x up to 100 or 12x. It's only got a 4 million market cap. Yeah, if they got most of their coins in circulation and they only got a 4 million market cap, then yeah, maybe Muse is going to take off. Yeah, the low market cap coins seem to fly. But your moonshot would be $500 for a 60x. Yeah, ACH is good, Velo's good, Turbo's a good play. Turbo's a beast. You bought Cookie? Oh man. I hope it goes up for you and you make your $200. That's the way to do it, just make your $200 a day. We didn't look at the Safe coin yet though. Safe is the other coin that's pumping right now. Let's just see what she looks like. Oh, it's a Coinbase coin. Safe on Coinbase. We'll just look at the Coinbase chart. Yeah, just make sure you research these coins before you buy in. Especially if it's one we never really talk about, like Safe here. But Safe looks like a double bottom is in. Double bottom with a higher low, getting stuck at the 236. Coinbase coin. It's going sideways. So Safe looks like not a bad play. It did pump and it's getting stuck, but yeah, low to the high, 786 held, higher low. So this is the exact chart I always look for. It looks bullish here. Just about, we don't know when these things are going to pump. The 3-day, yeah, the weekly stock RSI is over 50. 3-day just bounced off of it. Yeah, it looks bullish right now. But you are getting stuck. But if this one can get through 57, a 33% move up to 76. But usually these coins off of the double bottoms, they at least break the middle here. So a 70% move up to pretty much $1. Yeah, Safe's not a bad play at the moment. Can I go back to Cookie? Cookie. Yeah, the weekly stock RSI is curled up with some volume coming in. The 3 days already up. Yeah, I mean, it's already got a wick and it's right there. So I don't know if you're still up or not, or haven't lost any money yet. But it doesn't have to hit it perfectly, like I've said many times. But it's right there. Already getting a wick forming. And like I said, it's on that volume area. Not volume, but this support is now your resistance level. Yeah, you need to find a coin that doesn't have a wick and is clearly just bullish, like just pumping. So the volume is still coming in on it a little bit, but yeah, we could look up and this thing is going to shoot up to the 618. But it has to get over 18 at the moment. But yeah, I mean, trying to help you, my man. Not financial advice, of course. But you're over 14, 14.4. It's still bullish. But your risk right now would be, it's probably going to stay over the 236, so it could drop 26% from here, or it's going to pump 100% into a 2x. McDonald's. Uphold says trades are halted. Maybe they're doing maintenance or something. What's up, Aaron? Just want AOS to pump to $1. Diamond into rough. Yeah, AOS is going to be a good play too. I don't remember what chart we were looking at. Oh no, Kira. Yeah, this thing had a little falling wedge, bull flag, it pumped up. I'm not going to draw it, but you can see the pattern it's forming. Yeah, on the daily chart for AOS, what is she getting stuck at? A 236? Yeah, she hit the bottom macro over the 382. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to draw it, but it looks like it's about to push through the 236 here. Smaller time frame, it's not looking too bad. And if this one can push through, it's going to spike up to 83. It's at resistance right now, but on the shorter time frames, it looks like it's gearing up for a push. Yeah. A lot of these coins look like they're about to 2x out of here. Damn it, why can't my coin do that? But yeah, $1 is definitely possible on AOS. If AOS gets up here over the 786 and just kind of keeps grinding up from here today, 27x to 12. Alright, let's switch the music up. What's up, Harlem? Is Turbo done? Nah, Turbo's not done. Turbo's a beast. I mean, Turbo's been holding up forever. It simply came back down, hit macro support, as we see by just looking on the weekly chart. Clearly the bottom was in over 1.3. She may be short-term done here. You're over the 236 on the macro. So she's macro bullish. Once it gets through this green line at 007 and then 8, that should finally send us up to 3 pennies. Short-term, but the volume is clearly gone on it right now. But it's bullish. Yeah, it's bullish over 4. And short term, it's making higher highs and higher lows. So we'll see if we get a move back up. But as far as this thing pumping at some point, I mean, it got through our box. It's over the 236. Even if it pulls back to that 4 level, I would have to say, like we've been saying, the bottom is in. But yeah, it's going to have some large pumps again. 3 pennies is very definite. I think 14 to 15 cents would be a good target for about a 30x, 10 billion market cap, and then she's probably going to rocket up here. Turbo's going to hit 40 to 50 cents and get an 85 to 100x. Like, would we really flip bullish? Not just this, there's no one in the market right now. That was a decent little run, but when we really, and people pile in, and if this thing's still holding up and grinding up, she's gonna blast, Turbo's gonna blast out of here. It'd be nice if it happened this week, but what coin am I holding? Just Beam. Just my little Beam. I bought in, I got a good entry price, I got a good far away liquidation price. And it's only 90 bucks. I'm just trying to get back in the market, but that's all I had money for. But I mean, Beam's all the way back at the bottom. Let's turn that off just so we can see it better. I mean, it's got the double bottom with the higher low, and it's just, it looks good to me here. I just need it to pump already, but this is the only coin I'm holding. Need to get it over a penny, and then hopefully it shoots up to 2 pennies. But just because of the chart, it looks like the bottom is in. It looks bullish here. It looks like it wants to go. But yeah, that's the only coin I'm holding. My liquidation price on this one, I didn't put in a stop loss because it's only 90 bucks. I didn't want it to, you know, drop back down a little bit and stomp me out, which I don't think it will. But my liquidation price is all the way down at the 1272 at 3. So I don't think it's going to do that. If it does that, then whatever. I just got to be patient and hold it. I wish I could add to it, but we got Eldor for 2. I appreciate that. Solidus AI Tech to $3. AI Tech to $3. Oh man, she's getting stuck. The whole market's getting stuck, but you said $3 on this one. Gotta get over 4 to be bullish. Macro over 6.5 to be bullish. If that's the bottom and we can get over that 3.2, I don't know the coin situation. What is their? Go make sure they're not releasing coins before the year's up, and see how many they have in circulation. See the market cap. But it's a low market cap coin, I know that, because it's new. They do have a good project. They got a good looking website. Check out their Twitter. Just make sure people are going to buy it, and I would say definitely $1 if that's the bottom. That's my target. If I held Solidus down here and I didn't have to worry about paying bills with that money, I would hold this thing to $1. At $3. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, these coins that you keep asking for, you're gonna hold them to these prices. Solidus to $2 would be a 45x. Pretty much a 50x. So probably not $3. I would say $1. $1.20. If the bottom is in. which, like I said, it should be, because it came all the way back down and tagged this volume area and bounced. And trying to stay over 4 for the bottom end. Once we get through this red box, she's bullish. But I would say this cycle probably not $3. What's up, David? XCN. Yeah, XCN's not doing anything. We'll look at it again. We've looked at it a couple times already. We got Carlos for 2. What are your thoughts on Spell? I appreciate the 2. Spell. Yeah, we used to get asked for Spell every stream, but surprised no one's asked for Swiftcoin yet. Swiftcoin to the moon. Oh, come on. I hate this little sidebar. Let's see, Spell. Yeah, I believe Spell came all the way back down to the bottom. Yeah. Zoom out to the macro. Monthly candles held. The trend is holding. What do we got here? High to the low. You're getting stuck at the 236, so it needs to get over 6.3 and then 7.9 on the macro picture of things. But you can clearly see it held. Held our final support level, I believe. Yeah, dipped down below, but the monthly candle held that 786 down here at 30555. So bottom is in, I would have to say, on Spell token. Not a bad spot to be buying in. Spell is on my Coinbase rollover list. So if it's still grinding away down here, by the time I finally make some sort of profit, you know, it's one of the coins in consideration to buy. Roll over into. So Spell down at the bottom. Short term. High to the low. Yeah, just another coin getting stuck right at the 236. So short term, you got to get over 6.3 and then pretty much 8. And then you can be bullish again. But it's on the bottom. Not a bad spot to be buying in. Not financial advice. But yeah, Spell token is not bad. Like I keep saying, I mean, this thing's making higher highs and higher lows. It's macro bullish, but if we can't, if Bitcoin falls down and just keeps getting stuck here and it cannot follow through, which is not looking too bad at the moment. She's trying to hold. We got a day left to see if we're going to be bullish here. A day and 8 hours. Because we really need a 3-day candle. Not just a daily candle. Keep getting stuck on these candles. If we can stay over this 94.48, then some of these coins that are getting stuck will start to move up. Okay, if Cookie can go to 20, I'm out. Make my 200 bucks. You're gonna start buying Beam when you get paid. Throw $1,000 in next Friday. Dude, I need it to pump before next Friday. I need it to pump now. But I'm just going to be patient and hold. Yeah, DZ, where do you look at the volume at? On CoinMarketCap? Or are you just looking at the chart volume? What's up, Jared? What do we think of Clanker token bot on base? Yeah, didn't we look at that one? pull it up. Let me just type it in. Clanker, token bot, base. Clanker. Yeah, the what's it called? The dominance has to come down. But the dominance last night was hitting the top of the channel again at over 64, so it looks like it's about to come down. You use the MACD indicator. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy, you know, $1,000 and then looking for just a little 10% move a day. I actually thought about that before. You just have the right amount of money and you can just buy a coin, but every time I tried that, it just goes the other direction. MACD. So this is what you're looking for, there's volume coming in. Alright, you said, so yeah, we're going to go look at Clanker in just a moment. I've never been big on volume, but I guess I should be. So is this what you're looking for here? This thing just curled bullish, crossed bullish, and you got volume coming in. What were we looking at? Yeah, on the weekly, it's about to cross bullish. Just curled up. Stock RSI is curling up to 50. I don't know. Maybe we're about to take off. Three-day crossed, and your momentum is up. At. Yeah, what did someone ask for? Alright, I got you, my man. I got it now. Yeah, maybe I'll start using the MACD more. That way we can see if coins are actually going to move up. What's up, Randy? Yeah, I'm trying to get to what I buy, Velo or Arrow? Arrow. I don't like Velo. Alright, I'm bringing up Clanker now. I thought we looked at it already. I don't know where our chart is. This is it, huh? At 41.58, 41.5 million market cap, 200,000 plus holders. Yeah, I know we looked at it. I don't know where our chart went though. Maybe we're looking at a different one. This is the one on Clanker, on base, on Uniswap. Yeah, it's not a horrible looking chart. High to the low, you're getting stuck at the 0.5, but you are holding the 382 and you're going sideways. You're making higher highs and higher lows. Clearly there's a trend in play here, so this one doesn't look bad. If it can get over 43.60 and then 57, and then clearly once it gets back over 86, it's going to take off out of here. It has a lot of holders. So if we can push through that level and get through those, a new high on this one would be a 6.5x, almost a 7x to 270. But she's clearly holding up bullish. There's no wick down there, I don't think, but clearly over the 236 rather. I'm just going sideways. I want to get out before it turns pink. So pretty much when it turns light green, it's time to get out. What's up, Ross? How you doing, my man? From LALB Harbor. I appreciate that, my man. Yeah. I actually didn't go to work today because I was like, they wanted me to drive over there, and then it was going to be a short day finishing the thing we were working on. So it'd be like a 4-hour, maybe a 5-hour job, probably a 4-hour job at $12 an hour. And I was like, it's not worth it. I can get on here and stream for 3 or 4 hours and make the same amount of money, especially if I start streaming twice a day. So I was like, man, and it's just hard labor work. I gotta get something better. Yeah, what are we looking at? Someone asked for something else, I don't remember what it was. Yeah, hopefully you're having a good day, Ross. You know what, let me look. I'm trying to see what someone said up here. CTX. Hoppy. Yeah, I can't wait till we're bullish. Because then I'm going to have to make people pay for looking at coins, because there's going to be too many people in here asking. It'll just be super chat only coins. Yeah, Hoppy's getting stuck at the 382. It broke the downtrend. It doesn't look horrible. Just it needs follow through like everything else. You have to get over 4.8. You're bullish, and then over 301 for the breakout. This Hoppy's not going to be a bad one. Hoppy's another one that I think is going to fly out of here. And I mean, breaking the downtrend, it could be soon, maybe. So let me get this off just so we can see the MACD. Yeah, so on the MACD here, are you waiting for your lines here to cross above the middle line and green candles, or are you just doing by candles? Because she's moving on up here, but I would say the confirmation would have to be these get over the middle line here, and you got green candles spawning in. Then it's probably safe to get in for a little 10% move, huh? But yeah, Hoppy here is not bad. Hoppy to a new high to 3089 or 3009 would be a 23x from today. If it goes higher than that, possible almost a 36x up to 201. And then short term on Hoppy, Yeah, this is what I need. Double bottom with a higher low, probably hit the 786 support, and then you got the pump up. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, because we're seeing this everywhere. Higher low, 786 was tagged. This one broke the downtrend, and she just started leaving. Even though it's getting stuck, it's sitting on the 236. So as long as you're above the 3.5, you're bullish. You got to get over that 4.8 level. And then CTX. Why do we have that up so much? So CTX getting stuck at the height of the low 236 and the macro 236, but I think the bottom was in, wasn't it? So it has to get over about 250 to be bullish. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is one of the coins that made the lower high, and then it broke the trend and it ended up coming down. It held the 618, so that should be the bottom. You're on the 618 at 186. You came down almost to the 786. So not a bad spot to be buying in on CTX. It's just like the rest of the market though right now. It's getting stuck. Oh, I know, my man. $12 an hour is sad. It's because it's just it's with my brother and my friend's brother, and it's just doing things under the table. There's no official nothing. It's just working I would guess you would say odd jobs, working on houses, working on whatever, landscaping, painting houses, doing carpentry work. I mean, he makes decent money with it. My brother works his ass off, but they just need someone for like a laborer for that low pay, and it's just not worth it. What are we looking at? Just buy cookie, ride it up to 20 or 24 cents and get out. You said you're holding till 20, huh? Orca. Yeah, we'll look at Orca. Let me see if I can even trade cookie on. Man, though, if I get out of my... It's not even going to be that much money, so it's not even worth it. I guess if I ever get up to $1,000, then I can think about doing what you're doing. Oh man, why do they always log me out? Come on, you can do it. Let me pull up while that's loading. Let me pull up Orca. Orca to the moon. Yeah, it's like with that job, you know, you work your ass off for 2 hours, and then being on the stream, like when someone sends me $25, like Ross did on Cash App, you know, that's just an instant 2 hour, $1 more actually. And just sitting here and doing this all day, and then maybe start trading. But yeah, it is sad. But yeah, we're all trying to make it. My beam position has not moved. It's actually down 10 cents. Oh my god. It's just not moving. Alright, they got Cookie on futures. She's already up 30% though. Cookie to the moon. Oh man. Alright, yeah, we're gonna look at Orca. Yeah, even if I could start off with $100 and just get 10% moves every day, just build it up with 3x leverage, that'd be a 30% move every day. It'd be something. I gotta get something going because yeah, I'm just gonna hold my beam position. It's gonna go up at some point. Beam to the moon. Alright, looking at Orca. Oh, what is Orca doing? Yeah, everyone answer the poll and hit the like button. 30 votes. Like one, everyone bullish on. Oh, we've been on here over an hour already. Yeah, same thing with Orca on the macro here. The bottom is clearly put in. She had to move up. She held our green box. So it looks like the bottom is in on Orca. You're over the 382 on the macro at 193. Got to get over the 618 at 540 to break out. Oh no. Yeah, she looks like she's about to break out. A lot of coins are kind of holding up, waiting for Bitcoin to move, I think. So high to the low, you're getting stuck right at the 3-2 on all of these weekly candles here. But it's consolidating. So a little strong move up, consolidation, doesn't look horrible, just got to get over 287. And then of course, short term breakout over 460. But it looks like it wants to pump up here. So maybe she's about to make a run for that 540 level. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost a 90% move, so another coin that could 2x. And then Orca to $11, that would be a 4x. Yeah, I don't know where Orca's going to end up, but it's holding up higher lows. Once you get over the 786, is it possible for this thing to fly up here? Maybe. So $100 Orca would be over 30x, 33, 35x. Yeah, what time frame do you use, DZ, to look at your coins where you're making $200 a day? So on the weekly on Orca here, you just turned green, got the volume coming in, you had a bullish cross. Chart looks good. Oh no, the cost of living is, I mean, it's not great. But yeah, that's exactly why I don't want to do it anymore. It's not worth my time. Too old for it. Alright, what are we looking at here? I guess Cookie's the big talk of the day. Can't wait till Beam is the talk of the day. Yeah, I guess on the daily and the 4 hour, you still got that volume coming in. So hopefully you get your spike up above the 382, get to 20, and then you get out. Yeah, you guys got me wanting to, wishing I had $1,000 to try that. Alright, let's switch the music. Alright, how many people we got? We only got 15 people in here. Well, I guess it's lunchtime. It's 12. Swift coin. Yeah, where'd the music go? Why'd that take forever? Yeah, I mean, Swift coin's in the same spot. It's just, it's back testing, it looks like. But still not moving. Yeah, the Bitcoin dominance we looked at last night, still at 64. But if we zoom out to the monthly, you could always go above it, but it's clearly hitting the top of the channel again. Back over here. I guess we're not going to move for the rest of the month, for the next 2 days. Just no movement in the market. Yeah, I guess it's just all about Cookie right now, huh? Cookie. Yeah, she's still pushing. Let me see something here. Give me a minute. All right. Oh, damn, what did I do? Damn, what did I do? Uh, all right, let me. Yeah, we only got 14 people left in here. So how's everyone doing that's not talking? Yep, Cookie's still pushing up here. I might as well just put it on the Cookie chart. Let you guys watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the air on because my computer's going slow as hell. Since there's no one here, let me turn the air on and let me go get me a drink. Let's see if we can get a push up on Cookie. Damn auto button. Excuse me. Let me switch to music. All right, we got 17 people back. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. Hopefully the air conditioning's not too loud. Alright, we didn't lose anybody. Yeah, look at DZ making his money there. Yeah, she's starting to move again. Feeling the FOMO. Damn, I wish I could do that. LCX real quick. Excuse me. Yeah, LCX, the bottom is in. I mean, the bottom is still in, so it just needs to break the downtrend. Once the downtrend is broken on LCX, then it's going to do what these other coins are doing. It's going to get stuck. But the fact that the macro bottom is in, if you're ever looking to buy LCX for a run, yeah, you're right above. You're holding the 236, so if it breaks out, the 382 at pretty much 18 is your next stop. If it's going to follow these other coins, yeah, so it could spike up 20% as soon as it breaks, and maybe 40%. If you can do that and then hold over 18, it's in a real good spot. But LCX doesn't look horrible, and then LCX, where is it going to run to? Let's just zoom this thing out. Yeah, if you think LCX is hitting $5, then that's a 35x, but the first stop would be an easy 10x, I think, from the bottom, $1.60, probably $2. So good 14x. But I've said this before, I like anywhere from that 1272 to 250. So maybe you get a 17x and get out at 250. Can't hear the AC, okay. Virtue by Virtuals and Top Cat by Virtuals. Virtue and Top Cat by Virtuals. Yeah, are those on here? Yeah, let me pull up Deck Screener again. I accidentally closed out all my tabs. I think it's because my computer got overheated. Move it. What'd you say, Virtue and Top Cat? Oh, Tau Cat. Alright, I gotta turn the music down. It's bothering me. Virtue and Tau Cat. Let me pull these up and then we'll look at them. Come on, deck screener. Alright, got him pulled up. What happened to what would you say? Sub T13, what happened to Naka? What is Naka? Did we ever look at that? Oh, Nakamoto Games. It's still here, it's still alive, still holding up. You're holding right on a 382 and just looking at the past support and resistance. So it looks like this one, the bottom should be in at 33. And if people are going to buy this coin, it's going to go to the moon. 27, 28 bucks for a 68x. I don't know where this coin's going. I used to have it on my watch list on MEXC back in the day. But a breakout would be over $1.08. Rio. I don't remember the target for Rio. You said $5. I don't know what Rio is going to do. These charts that you have me look at are just ridiculous. Yeah, probably $5 would be a good target. If it's going to pump, I mean, it may go to the moon, but that would get you about a 15, 16x. But is Rio going to come up here in 90x? That's the question. But if it holds up, and if that is the bottom, then yeah, $5. All right, let me go look at these two coins on Tau. Trump is fixing Europe, and I'm so happy for it. I never heard of that one. I've heard of Costco. They're scheduling maintenance for later this summer, which is not normal. All right, let's go look at these two coins real quick. Oh, why are we not up? Come on now. Volume off. All right, trying to get this one to pop up, but it's not popping up. There we go. Yeah, this one's moving. Moving and getting stuck at something. High to the low on Talcat, 7 million market cap, 500k liquidity. Yeah, she's headed for the 382. So clearly where it got stuck or held support last time, if this thing can get over 3 zeros, 8, 9, it may actually, yeah, it'll pump all the way up to the 236 or the 618 rather. So if this one can push through 8, 9, yeah, you may get a little rally up 185% to 2 pennies. But right now, it looks like it's moving up another 25, 26%. So yeah, Talcat doesn't look bad. Is it on base? Wait, Is that the right one? Virtue is curling up at the bottom, just like the other coin. High to the low real quick. All right, this one's right at resistance. Yeah, this one too. If it can break through 307, it's right at the 382. So you're not bullish until you get over that. 203x move to 001 or 002 rather. And then if this one's going to shoot up to a new high, it'll be at 53x. And then the Tau Cat, we didn't do. This one to a new high would be a 30x, up to 21. Oh, it's a Dutch shipping service. Costco is a China shipping service. Oh, I thought you were talking about Costco, the store. Is that what you're talking about? So it's all Costco stuff from China? What's up, Nia? Can we look at Glimmer? How high can it go? Yeah, there's a difference between how high it can go and then where you should take profit at. Let's see, Moonbeam. If it's the bottom for Moonbeam here, reset anything. It doesn't look horrible. You said how high can it go? Yeah, it's sitting on the 618 right now, so it needs to get over pretty much 10 cents, or it could come back down. Yeah, it's getting stuck right at the 236 at the moment. So 8.6, 10 cents, and then 11 and a half, and then you're bullish on it again. And then that'll tell you the bottom is in. And then if that is the bottom, macro 22.54, breakout, bull run over 227. But I guess from the last time we looked at it, no, we looked at it before then. So yeah, maybe this one is a 618 retracer, because that's a 27x just to get it to $2.27, if that is the bottom. But you said how high can it go? There's no telling. I don't know if people are going to buy this coin. I would get out if it hit a 618 retracement. More conservative would be $1. Is it going to go up here and do almost 80x to 6? I mean, there's no telling, but I would highly doubt it. Oh, okay, it's Costco. Okay, I get it. Yeah, DZ, my man. You should, you got a YouTube channel? Oh yeah, you got a YouTube channel. You should do a crypto YouTube channel. If you're actually making $200 a day, you could set up a membership and, even if it's for like mine, like $2, $5, whatever. And you can do videos and share your trades with your subscribers and see what happens. Yeah, just make a channel and live stream for your members only every day, and then once you guys make your profit for the day, that's it. The stream is over. You're out. How much profit did you make? Just a couple bucks. Let's see here. Yeah, what is special agent? Special agent. She says next one, please. Yeah, Sparky said special agent, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, how many people we got left in here? Yeah, she's right at the 3.2, so hopefully you get your 19.5. $19.5, and he's gonna make his money. Alright, yeah, let me know if you do. We can send some people your way, I'll watch. At this point, if I could make $100 a day, that would be great, along with the YouTube revenue. Honestly, I just need a couple $100 just to try to get back in. So hopefully my beam coin will start pumping. We still got 19 people hanging out here. I guess we'll shoot for 2 hours, so about another 15-20 minutes. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, what did the poll say? So 33 votes, we'll end it. LTC for the win. Bitcoin still holding over 2095. can't find DZ. You should be able to just click on his picture and then it'll say, well, I guess that's for me. For me, it says channel activity, and then go to channel. But he doesn't have a channel. He has a channel, but he doesn't have a crypto channel. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end it for now. I'm gonna stream again later in the evening. So not a bad stream. I appreciate you guys coming in here and chatting for a little bit, looking at a couple coins. Glad you guys made a little bit of money on that cookie. Maybe something will happen between now and the stream later and we'll start pumping up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. I appreciate a couple of super chats. And we'll get back at it in a little while. Probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. So I appreciate you guys. None of this is financial advice, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.